Hey guys, I just want to do a quick video showing the Seiko SRP Monster. This is the 309 orange, and then this is the Seiko SKX 007, so this will be the black on black. But I'll start you off with a loom shot, and then I'll go ahead and turn the lights on here. And I'll try to keep this quick because these have been compared by many other people. And everybody already knows my bias towards the Monster. And I don't think this is actually a fair comparison, but we'll just treat this more like, so if people just want to see these side by side, because I think one of the biggest issues that I've heard with the Seiko Monster, besides the fact that the way it looks, a lot of people are turned off by it initially, possibly, or permanently, regardless, is they just, I don't know, I think there's this perception that the Monster is really large. And it is, but it isn't. And so this has been shown in other videos. My good friend Riley just started making some videos, and he did a really good video of this Monster. I'll see if I can find a link to his video and post it up too. And see, this isn't going to show like what he was showing because I have a straight end link on the SKX, so it kind of makes it treated like a Monster. So that first link just drops right down. So if you have smaller wrist, that's an option even with the SKX. If you just put a straight going across so it's not fitted, then it'll drop down immediately. So even though these do have really short lug to lug, and they do wear great, which the SKX is slightly shorter. If you go with that straight across there, then it'll fit even better, and that's what makes the Monster fit so good. So even if you have a smaller wrist, you know, that can drop down immediately. So it's going to have a strong wrist presence. It's going to take up a big portion of your wrist on a smaller wrist. I have a 7 1/4, so these play fine on mine. But this is the other issue. If you look at the thickness of the Monster, see if I can grab it as thickest point. So you're looking at 12.9. And I really do like the SKX. But you're looking at 13.6. So it's straight up thicker. And you know, you have the round case and everything. And this has always reminded me too of the I forget what it's actually called, but everyone calls it the Bean, you know, in Chicago. I love going there to look at that thing. It's just so cool looking. And then this case, you know, reminds me of that. And then I get hungry for pizza and everything. So, but anyway, so there they are next to each other. And so it comes down to if you're wearing one of these and you're thinking that you don't want to go any bigger by wearing a Monster, I'm telling you, the Monster, at least for me and for a lot of other people I talk to, the Monster wears even better than the SKX. You know, and that it might change if you put that straight across there, but then you're not going to have that fitted look. Whereas the Monster does that and still has a nice fitted look. So, but there they are next to each other. A quick look. Like I said, it's not really fair because the 4R36 movement is superior to the 7S36. You know, so if you're going to keep jumping, just like if you're going to compare, say, the Seiko Sumo to the Monster, then you're not comparing, you know, the movements. It's not really fair. They do make a Monster with the 6R movement, so you could compare that to the Sumo, and I plan to do that when I acquire both of them very soon. My issue with the 6R is I lose that day, and then so the 6R only has the date movement. I personally prefer the day and the date, and I know some people think that cheapens the look of the watch or it upsets the balance in the dial, but I use my watch for everything. So I want it to tell me the time, and I want it to tell me the day and the date. And then I do use the bezel to time things at work, and I use it often, multiple times a day. So, you know, would it make more sense to go with a digital quartz or something like that that's more functional? Sure, but I also want, you know, the look and the robust feel of this. So this meets all my requirements. As funky as it may be, this is the watch for me. And I'll probably always carry an SKX in the collection. I just sold off some that I had, and I just acquired this particular one back. So I'm going to try some different straps on it, and I'll play with it a bit. My big hang up on the SKX, honestly, I can get over some of its funky things, but I've never really cared for the hands on it, and that's also why I don't like the new Turtle, because it has basically the same hands. So I might mod it. I might put different hands on it. The monster hands are my favorite, so you might see some more monster hands show up on some Turtles and some SKXs soon. But I just wanted to give you a quick vid on that, and there'll be more to come. Thanks, guys.